And then coming into Smash Ultimate, Captain Falcon, was looking very good. Some people had some complaints about him. Some people were saying, he was going to be top tier. But when it came down to it, Captain Falcon really fell off the radar, and so did Tearbear. But now that Banjo has come out, he's found a character that he really thrives with. And it's really interesting to watch him play Banjo because it's nothing like Captain Falcon.
To watch him switch from a character that was known to be very rushed down with punish heavy to a character that is known primarily for its mix-ups and projectile zoning, it's kind of a change up here. Oh, and Dakpo says, whatever characters you change, you might want to wish you went Captain Falcon here instead.
It's true. Okay, but, that's really interesting. Dakpo, I don't think he has a lot of experience against Banjo, but I mean, honestly, who does?
But it's kind of one of those things like matchup experience, right? How many Banjos out there out in the world, or how many people actually use this character? Who does Dakpo have to practice to all the way in Vegas, or even Texas when he goes back? So it's kind of one of those things that Tearbear seems to benefit a lot from. It's just the matchup and experience his opponent has towards himself, and also his ability to play Banjo the way he plays Banjo.
And of course, you can see Dakpo is playing very patient right now. He's in fact continuing to ledge trap Tearbear over and over. Tearbear is having a lot of difficulty just getting away from these ledge. Okay, rapid jab starting from behind Tearbear, very interesting. Kazooie's hitbox is a little wanky right there.
That was really good from Dakpo. He immediately just jumped out of shield, came way back around, and wanted to punish Tearbear for being stuck on the rapid jab.
Okay, so one thing I like to talk about, especially with in specific matchups, is resource management. Now, one thing that Dakpo is really going to want to pay attention to, especially from Tearbear, is the amount of Wonder Wings he has access to. Now, he already used one Wonder Wing, which means he's going to have access to 4 more of them. There's a second one, so only 3 more. It's going to reset once Tearbear loses a stock. Where at the moment, that Wonder Wing, that's really the game changer.
Yeah, of course, it's a really good option to get at a disadvantage and also come back in with super armor as well. Punish your opponents, a lot of damage there, and even be able to cross up your opponent from that as well. He's got 2 more uses from it, but Dakpo knows I have to hold true. I have him at 118. He's at the ledge. He's the one in trouble here. Forward smash punishing Tearbear for that overcommitment.
Yeah, and really it's a strong start that we had here in game 1. That's really allowing Dakpo to play back, play a little bit more defensive and patient, rather than being forced to approach Tearbear. Because you can see Tearbear still trying to play that zoner game, the trap game, but Dakpo is just having none of it. He's going to approach when he's ready, and right at the moment, he has the lead.
Yeah. Nice. He immediately escapes from the situation using the barrels. Really good at pretty much situational advantage that Dakpo saw. Okay, hold up. If I'm going to be sent into a tech situation, he might actually try to punish me for that with Wonder Ring, so I have to get away. Dakpo immediately sees the Tearbears at the ledge. He's trying to finish this off with game 1 as fast as possible.
And did you see that? So Tearbear had Dakpo in the left side of the stage, and he hit him with 2 up airs, expecting Dakpo to directional air dodge towards the ledge and then put out a grenade just to stop that option. Oh, okay.
That was close.
Okay, but the back air does stuff out the Wonder Wing. Only 2 Wonder Wings left here in game 1. And we see just a 1-2-3 combo from Dakpo.
Okay, Dakpo with a lot of patience. He knows he's at a 2-stock lead, man. He does not have to make the approach. It's Tearbear the one on the back foot.
Just an up air out of shield and putting Tearbear back into the air.
Oh, nice. Right at the startup. Right at the startup. I mean, the way that Tearbear is playing is very methodical. If he's at the ledge, he's making sure he's clearing up space for him to come back. He'll toss in things like the grenade. He'll use the eggs. He'll buy his time to hold Dakpo on to shield or to force Dakpo to have to respect one of those options, buying Tearbear enough time. But I know that Dakpo, what he's going for is a couple bit of mix-ups here. The barrel's not enough, even though he's able to control him, and he gets the back air after the Wonder Wing.
That's right. In fact, that was another Wonder Wing coming out from Tearbear, though. And I believe that if he has any more left, he has 1 more left.
Yeah. And this is unfortunately the last of them, too, as well, because he's at 153 with his last stock. Oh, great reaction. Great reaction. Okay, that was a well played because the way that Dakpo had sent himself to grab the banana, but he immediately forward air right after, pretty much gave Tearbear the slip up. That's what the situation was. Tearbear probably anticipated, okay, he might go back for banana, try a different play, try to reset the banana before it disappears, and the way that Dakpo played that out was really, really well to his advantage. Gets the forward air, gets game 1 here. Tearbear now on game 2. I want to see some adjustments from Tearbear. I do like the fact that he understands Dakpo has to fight through my fortress, which is a mix of things like Nair, the eggs, the grenades, right? But the big thing is that Tearbear is doing is that he's making sure the one thing that's always helping him get through Tearbear is that banana that he keeps in play.
Yeah, I really want to just see what the game is going to look like if Dakpo isn't able to get an explosive start. Because honestly, if the momentum and the back and forth that was happening the way Game 1 was kind of going, I think Tearbear would have come out on top if Dakpo had not had such an explosive start.
Yeah.
So now that I feel like Tearbear's made a little bit of adjustment, he knows to expect that Dakpo can in fact turn on the aggression and really put the aggression onto him. He's going to be a little bit more aware of that. And I want to see what kind of adjustments he's going to make here.
Yeah,
okay.
Gets the rapid jab. This puts Dakpo more towards the ledge. Tearbear situation here. I like the fact that he set up the grenade, covers up the fact that Dakpo could not hang onto the ledge, and also sets up Wonder Wing to immediately punish Dakpo for either going for get up or roll, and even jumping up as well because of the range that it has.
Yeah. I mean, using a Wonder Wing for an aggressive corner just like that's actually a very good option from Banjo because, like you said, the grenade was there to force Dakpo off the ledge, pick an option. I think he took the explosion, which is a much better option than taking a Wonder Wing that's going to possibly kill you.
Exactly. Has a lot of knockback, invincibility. You have to really respect it a lot as well. Oh, that was close. Both players will smash Dakpo. Unfortunately, Tearbear will get the lower hit, which will scoop it to the top hit. Wow, and that was an up tilt to take the monkey away.
Yeah, Kazooie's egg shot to up tilt. Okay, all right. So the explosive barrel is going to put Tearbear very high in the sky, but it's not enough to take the stock. 124%. If I remember correctly, Banjo has a decent weight.
Yeah, he does. He's actually within a little bit of slightly heavier than Mario, I would say. Not 200%. I'm not really kind of sure on what weight he is, if he's under heavyweight or if he falls under what part of midweight, but he does have some weight to himself. This will allow him to survive against Diddy, but nonetheless, Dakpo keeps at the pace.
Yeah, and it's kind of unfortunate. We continue to see Tearbear miss input on the side, and if he misinputs Wonder Wing, unfortunately, it doesn't just cost one Wonder Wing, it costs 2 Wonder Wing because he has to use an additional Wonder Wing just to make it back to the ledge safely.
You're burning an additional one that you probably would have loved to have saved. Neutral air, this puts Dakpo off the stage. Wow, great back air coming off from Tearbear.
Yeah, stuffing out the high recovery, forcing Dakpo back to the ledge. And now we're going to see a
good.
down throw, but good mash from Dakpo, making sure no up tilts or F smashes coming from Tearbear.
Back throw.
Okay, resetting back to neutral and trying to get his banana out. In fact, just picking up Tearbear's grenade instead. Oh.
Nice, good spot dodge.
Yeah, spot dodge into a little bit of a clap.
Dakpo knows I can slowly bring this around if I keep up the pace. The one thing I'm going to definitely give my head up to Tearbear is the fact that, look at that Wonder Wing. He knows that if he's going to be in the air-to-air with Dakpo, stopping Dakpo from being in the air is one of his missions too as well, because he uses that Wonder Wing in the air a lot. But Dakpo slowly understands, okay, there's several situations where I see Dakpo just hold the shield and then punish Tearbear.
Okay, well, catching the recovery, or the defensive option from Tearbear. Taking the stock lead, and now banana into down throw, but looking for the air dodge, and here we go. Here's the big damage from Dakpo.
Yeah, 58%. I like it. See, he holds shield, sees the cross up, and he waits to punish Tearbear for it. Oh, no. I like the play from the barrels. He wanted to make sure he could hit Tearbear, and if they did get hit, he would redirect them to him, but unfortunately, the sacrifice that he had to pay was the stock loss.
That's right. Of course, love the retreat from Dakpo. He knows that if he's going to back go, item to item versus Tearbear, he needs his banana in hand. And he's not afraid to reset to the other side of the stage to make sure that he has enough time to get his banana in hand.
Speaking of getting a banana in hand here, I like Tearbear's situation. He grabbed the banana and immediately went to the egg because he knows the longer I hold this away from Dakpo, the more trouble he's going to have. And of course, he can definitely do a really good job of keeping Dakpo away. But now finally, Dakpo comes in, gets the forward smash, and he gets the down air immediately. What a great punish. He knows Tearbear is going to let go of ledge, try to stall himself out with eggs. If I give him the opportunity, he's going to want to take a mile, and I won't let him have it.
That's so interesting that the down air even connected like that. Tearbear was on the side of the ledge, and Dakpo was planted by the ledge. It wasn't even like a scenario where Tearbear was underneath the ledge and the down smash went through it. It was straight up like, yep, you're over there, I'm over here, but you're gonna take these hands.
Yeah. Well, on to here what's potentially the last game for Tearbear here. Dakpo up 2-0. We'll see how things can go here so far. I mean, the one thing that Tearbear is doing is okay, I'm using Wonder Wing quite well. I just kind of want to see his commitment change a little bit because there are times that Dakpo seems to really understand. I don't really have to respect Egg that much if I'm leading in with a banana, and I want to see Tearbear start to slowly whip punishing Dakpo for feeling that level of commitment.
Okay, Z drop. Okay, he went for the cheese. He tried to destroy Tearbear, right? He wanted another explosive start here in Game 3. He went for the Z drop and just push off into down air, which is actually a tool that I'm hoping to see from Dakpo if any of his opponents ever counterpick Kalos, because he's very proficient at that.
Yeah. Gets dash high. Nice. Tearbear immediately follows suit. I felt that's one thing he was going to see is Dakpo go back to the ground. But Dakpo, that's the one thing he's been avoiding this entire game. He hasn't been getting hit by Wonder Wing because he knows what Tearbear loves to do with him. Nice. Kind of stops himself there from the side special.
Okay, and another grenade in hand. Dakpo making great use of it. Oh, he went for the cheese. I love that Dakpo is a fan of cheddar.
Nice ult shield. Punish afterwards. Really good. I'm saying if I were Tearbear, I'd kind of slow down a little bit more on those Wonder Wings. This is literally potentially the last game in the set. And unfortunately, that ledge jump kind of cost Tearbear some 16%. And the fact that Dakpo already knows, if you're going to keep going for Wonder Wing, I'll just punish you accordingly as so.
You know, I feel like Tearbear is just really trying to look for a roll, or maybe a defensive habit that we haven't picked up on, and Dakpo's just not falling for it.
Yeah.
Another forward air, but using the second jump to stop the momentum, keeping a hold of the first stock of Game 3.
Oh, finally gets the neutral air into the up smash. If Dakpo goes for a roll, there's usually no position where he should go for it. But the one thing I do like that Dakpo does, if he moves with purpose. He uses that side special to close up the gap, making sure that, you know what, if Tearbear is at the ledge, I'm going to keep him there as much as possible. I have Banana to back me up, so if he rolls, he causes himself for a trip, punishes accordingly. Once again with the forward smash, Dakpo has pretty much shut down any of Tearbear's momentum. I
know, even the F smash to punish a Wonder Wing too. You know, not only was that a hard punish, but this is supposed to be like your safest move, and I punished it. Okay, and that's only going to give Tearbear access to one more Wonder Wing for his second stock. I mean, you can see he's playing very evasive right now. He's looking for his projectile conversion, maybe just trying to rack up a little bit more damage. Only being at 22%, Tearbear's got a lot of work to do. Look at that. Tearbear is not afraid to give up stage control. He knows that these projectiles, you know, they go about half stage. So as long as Tearbear and Dakpo are about half stage apart, then he's still going to be able to punish him from afar.
Yeah, what Tearbear knows, Dakpo respects. And he knows, you know what, I'm not going to go ahead, and if you want to play eggs, that's fine. I'll keep my distance, and I'll find that opportunity in which I can get in.
Bring in, trying to get it down tilt, but Dakpo now resetting to get his banana back.
Oh,
trading projectiles.
He traded projectiles, but he eventually took control of the ground, which bought him the situation here. A dash attack. Pretty much Dakpo's ledge guard here. Can he get a Z drop or an opportunity to just let go? I like it.
I mean, this is really Dakpo's control right now. No Wonder Wings left for Tearbear, so he doesn't have to worry about an invincible side B that's going to, you know, possibly cause harm and break his momentum. And there's the back air to punish the grenade, resetting all the Wonder Wings from Tearbear, but also putting him on what could possibly be his last stock here in winter semis. Charging that up smash. I don't know what you're going for, Tearbear, but Dakpo is going to get a slight punish with just an S smash. Okay, retreating to his banana. And now Dakpo eating the grenade. With banana in hand, Tearbear is going to just retreat to the other side of the stage and really try and play the patient game. I do like the way that Tearbear continues to use the eggs from Kazooie, because he'll go for the lob shots, which are bouncing off the platforms. I don't really see many Banjos utilizing that tech, but it's just another way that could possibly pressure him, especially with the way that they bounce. It's a little unpredictable about where those eggs are going to go.
Yeah. Each egg has a different bounce, so you don't have a particular pattern, especially the way that Tearbear understands that. He knows if they're bouncing around, it's hard for Dakpo to predict it, but I like the fact that Dakpo just backs off, says forget it. I'm going to give him a little bit of safe security, and then I'll pull out Banana at the same time. And look at how much control. Now if Tearbear has to fight back, that Banana was in play for a reason.
That's right, and just look at the way that grenade bounces, really unpredictable as to where it's going to go. You weren't sure if it was going to land on top of Dakpo or behind Dakpo. But using the grenade recovery, that's just really smart. Yeah, it put a little bit of damage onto Tearbear, but it also saved him from having to utilize a Wonder Wing, which this being his last stock, he's got a finite amount of them. You got to make great use of those.
Nice, gets that only neutral air into the up air. Dakpo slowly taking time once again. He knows 2 minutes on the clock. I have no reason to push myself until I get that indefinite read like so. And Dakpo with a 3-0 fashion over Tearbear, one of Texas' former finest, now living in Vegas, puts on the show.
Man, what a roll that was, too. I mean, what a read that was. It was a tech in, and Dakpo just had, I don't know if he took out the encyclopedia on Tearbear, which is actually really surprising because there's not much information on